Hi Libra, thank you so much for joining me. Welcome to mid-October. I hope you guys have been doing beautifully well. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button, become a member at the channel, help support the channel grow. If you would be interested, you can book a reading on my website, Rubyreadstarot.com, and get access to the blog there as well. If you become a member on the website, I send out the dates that I talk about on the astrology, so consider it. Book a reading, Rubyreadstarot.com. Astrologically speaking, there is so much going on. I normally do astrology readings separately now, but I've been busy. Okay, so let's talk about Saturn going direct again in Aquarius, and it is almost like all of the chaos, right? All of this stuff that was kind of feeling like you were being held back begins to move forward. Mid-October for you, Libra, the devil energy, Capricorn energy is strong here. You know that there is something that might be a little bit toxic. It's a toxic bond, and it is definitely something that you need to let go of, something that you need to come out of, something that you need to be very aware. May actually be draining your energy more than anything else. If this is a toxic partner, Libra, then, especially if it's a Capricorn, then you have to learn when to love yourself, okay? There has to be a point where you recognize that whatever is happening is causing more chaos or more harm than actual good. And if you're in that place, if you're in a place where it's like, okay, it doesn't matter what you do, there's just no reasoning, there's no rational, you know what I mean? Nine of Cups. In mid-October, Sun having been in your sign, you're really being asked to really listen to where you're at. Disconnect, especially from all of these toxic bonds, especially the ones that are really good at lighting up that fire up your backside. This is more so about you now coming into some form of contentment it's all on you, okay? This is contentment based on how you feel about you. And so there might be a lot of healing, there might be a lot of internal work, a lot of shadow work, a lot of you really recognizing what it is that keeps you away from the utmost contentment, okay? If this is a relationship with someone toxic, then you have to let it go, all right? Because there's something about your contentment, you being at the center of your happiness in this month. Temperance card, Sagittarius energy. Something about Christmas and New Year for you. Really feeling in your power, really feeling like you are at the center of it, okay? You're in this period where you're being asked to transmute. You really need to change a few things up. You need to shift a few things. And a lot of it might have to do with your temperament, your personal economy, where it is that you might need to save money as opposed to being in this devil energy of perhaps squandering it. The good thing about the devil card for me is it's your passion. You know what I mean? What are you passionate about? The Capricorn devil energy has this desire to get to the top at all costs, which can be, I guess, a little bit toxic in itself. But there's an element of achieving, an element of needing to get to the top. Page of Pentacles. Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo energy. You have an opportunity to start something, financially speaking. It can be starting humble, it can be starting small, it can be something that requires a lot of study and a lot of investment on your part, but I do feel like it is something that will work out in the long run, and it is something that you can grow, it is something that you can invest, and it is something that you can turn into bigger. The thing is here, Libra, there's a lot of things that you need to transmute. There's a lot of things here that need to change up within yourself, and it could be in the surrounding that you're in also. It's like you are being given this chef hat and you are being told to make right of all of the things that you know that you can invest your time and energy into. These may even be projects that bring you a lot of contentment that you're not necessarily pouring yourself into as much as you should be right now. The Knight of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands. This is reassurance that what you invest into now in terms of money is something that will grow for you. It is slow and steady, all right? This is something that may take some time. It is something that you are being asked to invest in, something that you're asked to grow. It may be something that's humble right now, but it is something that can serve a greater purpose for you if you should apply the initiative. Ace of Wands is a beginning. It's a starting point. It's a creation point. And it is also somewhere where you are being asked to invest your energy, your time, you know, whatever it is that you know that you can make right of right now. And so take your time, figure out the basis, figure out your plans, figure out what it is. There's a lot of contentment in mid-October, and there's a lot of opportunity to shift things up, transmute from one state into the next. Be fluid right now. Be aware of new beginnings and how you are responsible for making them what they are, and how slow and steady might win the race, and how it's really important for you at this point to consider that contentment isn't necessarily about conflict. It's not about what the other person is doing. It's about you creating that white shield, that barrier between you and the matrix, so that it's not, you know, easily permeated, so that no one can break your peace, so that you're being allowed this opportunity to make right things with yourself through initiation, through initiative, through taking the action. Take the action right now, Libra. There's action that needs taking into, Knight of Wands. You have to be really proactive. Slow and steady for sure, but you need to be proactive, and you need to move in the direction of things that excite you, things that make you feel excited. The Six of Pentacles. And there needs to be some form of reciprocity, especially where heartache has been involved. Betrayal, backstabbing, cheating. There needs to be an element of you creating balance. Ace of Cups, King of Wands, King of Cups, the Star card, Four of Pentacles, and the Six of Wands. Okay. I feel like there is a choice that you may have to make between two people. One may be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, and the other might be an Aries, Sagittarius, and a Leo. Three of Swords, Ace of Cups. From heartbreak to the utmost contentment, there's a need for you to surrender things that have kept you fixed, things that have kept you stuck, things that have kept you really limited. You're being asked to grow and expand right now. There's some form of victory, and you may have to choose between two energies, a fiery energy and a more emotionally intelligent energy. Either way, October, mid-October, brings about a victory once you are able to transmute a broken heart into something that is the utmost contentment. And I feel like you may be given an opportunity to break outside of limitations and really see how it is that you are being celebrated by choosing the direction of your dreams. Okay, a dream come true. You making the effort to rid yourself of toxic bonds, things that you know don't bring you contentment, things that have felt like a heartbreak. If the utmost contentment is the goal here, then you need to be proactive, take the initiative where you're being guided to a new beginning, finding balance and equilibrium. Creating some sort of personal economy where you are allowing your contentment to be first, forefront, center. The decisions that you're making about people right now, don't make them from a limited point of view. They need to come from a place that is expansive and open, okay? And so create, invest, and apply. I think that's all I have for you. Do leave the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Leave me a comment. I love it when you do that. Hit the subscribe button. Become a member here at the channel. Book a reading, rubyreadstarot.com. Love you. I really do, Libra. I do love you. You know that.